People living on the canals near Tottenham say more needs to be done to protect them after a spate of violent attacks. There have been at least 8 thefts in just over a week, some of which saw people threatened with knives or assaulted. Victoria Cook has the story.
Sophie and James live on a houseboat. Last Thursday, they were coming home when they were surrounded by a gang who came out of the dark. James told Sophie to run, then he was attacked.
First, punched me in the face a few times and kind of pushed me over. I quickly got back to my feet and managed to get my kind of hands up to protect my face. And they carried on punching me and punched me in the side of the head and on my arms and stuff like that. They carried on doing that for a bit whilst I kind of defended myself. And as that was going on, they took my phone and my wallet from my pockets. But yeah, fortunately the incident was interrupted by a local police officer. So it could potentially have been worse than that.
They weren't the only ones attacked. 8 violent robberies have taken place in the same area in just over a week. All the attacks took place along this towpath between Clapton and Tottenham, further up the water. It was carried out by a gang on bikes. All of them had their faces covered. The victims have described them as black men in their late teens to early 20s. The police have now increased their patrols in the area.
We're taking it extremely seriously, and that's based on the level of violence that has been used by these offenders. One of the victims had a knife held to his throat. Other victims were punched and kicked whilst they've been on the floor, even have to relinquish their property, and that sort of shows and demonstrates the people that we're dealing with here.
For James and Sophie, they feel it's time more's done to improve safety on the towpaths of London.
I think police having a better relationship with the Burton community, I think actively communicating with them, actively seeking our input, and understanding that actually our lifestyle is a little different and we do move regularly, but we still demand safe towpaths and a safe area to live in, as all communities do.
Police are now urging anyone who may have been the victim of a similar attack and haven't reported it yet to come forward. Victoria Cook, BBC London News.